In Jesus' day, the teaching that he was giving through the what we call the Sermon on the Mount is in some ways a leveling out or a bringing back of people to what the law truly required of them. The teachers of the law at the time, the priests and the high priest, they had their teachings of how things were supposed to go. And they became what we would call very legalistic, that if the law says this, then I will do that to the very letter and no more. Or to make sure that I fulfilled it, they introduced a whole bunch of other laws as well that were never actually given by God. And it kept people in bondage to their teaching. They always had to make sure that they were doing just the right thing. But quite often, the Pharisees themselves, while they were teaching these things, they wouldn't actually live up to that same standard. Yes, from the outside they looked like they were doing what was right. But as Jesus comes and says, their hearts were dead. They were like whitewashed tombs. They did the right things, but inside they didn't practice it. They didn't live it out. And so we come to this passage in Matthew chapter 5, verses 21 through to 26, and it's Jesus' teaching here on murder. Now you'd think that would be pretty basic. Don't kill each other. And that's what the Ten Commandments said. You shall not kill. And we know when you go through a lot of teaching that there's a particular meanings behind that when it says that you shall not murder. But here Jesus actually takes it even further. He says, yes, you teach this, but this is what it truly means to murder someone. That if you have hatred in your heart towards another, you've actually killed the relationship that is possible between you and them. See, Jesus isn't just talking about taking another life, but he's also talking about the taking of relationships. That when you hold certain feelings within your heart, when you treat people a certain way, it's effectively the same in God's eyes as committing murder. Yes, we recognise that the consequences in this human realm is one particular way. We see that if you kill another person, you go to jail. If you're angry at another person, no one really cares. But in God's kingdom, for God's people, he sees it very differently. He sees that if you take a relationship or that opportunity for a relationship away through your actions that are sinful, then you might as well be murdering the person. He says, before you come and worship me, make sure that you are right with your brothers and sisters in Christ, as far as you can. See, Jesus doesn't say that part here, but elsewhere in the Bible it tells us that as much as possible, as much as you're able, live at peace with one another. You see, we recognise that there are people in this world that just don't want to change, that are just selfish, self-centred, they're just out to hurt others. And sometimes it's because they're hurting within as well. Other times they're just mean, nasty people. And there's nothing you can do that's ever going to reconcile yourself with them. But as much as you're able to, make sure that you live at peace and harmony with brothers and sisters in Christ. Because when we treat each other badly, the world sees that. And it quite often results in people calling us hypocrites, which we are when we're doing these things. But it then kills their opportunity to have a relationship with Jesus for themselves, because they hold us as the standard. And so we need to make sure that we are right with one another as well as right with God. That's why it goes on to say, settle matters quickly with your adversary who is taking you to court, because we don't want to become that public spectacle. We don't want to give people the opportunity to turn on God simply because of the way that we live. Sure, we're not perfect, and we need to be ready to admit that. But we also don't want to become the stumbling block for others. So before you worship God next time round, if you've got something against somebody, that you have the opportunity and the ability to do something about it, take that time, make that relationship right. And in doing that, you are bringing honour and worship to Jesus.